here it's indicated here, past achievements, and you have the simple past tense is most often used. So same thing, because it's your achievement, it's in the past, so you use past tense. Now, in my case, in for my second paragraph, I usually write my name there. Let's say, for example, I would like to apply for, let's say, for I would like to apply as a faculty in your institution, let's say, or I would like to express my interest in applying for as a faculty member in your institution. So my second part, usually, I just don't know because others they do not use this, but this is in my case. So if you've searched over the internet that there are other ways, that's actually okay. Now, in my case, I usually write my name there, Cindy Pereño, let's say the age, single, and in good health. Then I will include my educational background. So I took Bachelor of Arts in English at, let's say, West Side State University. Um, and also, if you have undergone, let's say, after bachelor's, if you have your master's degree, I will also include my master's degree. When did I graduate my, when did I graduated rather my master's degree, and when, and if I graduated with flying colors, I also indicate that, because this is actually not to brag your achievements actually to other people, but this is for you to convince your employer. It's not a matter of what do you call this one, of what other people or other applicants would think about you. It's gonna be about the employer, okay? Because if they cannot see that you are competent enough, so obviously they will not have the interest to interview you or to even hire you. So that's why you have to be and somehow it, there is still humility in how you construct your words. The third to fourth paragraph is where you emphasize what you can offer to the company. Essentially, this is where you speak about the attributes that put you above the others, that make you better than the other applicants. So what are your, usually in my third paragraph, I would include my experiences. So let's say, for example, I had or previously I was connected at a certain company. Then what is the position in the certain company? How many years did you let's say serve in that company? And if you have also other expertise, so I include that in my third paragraph. So let's say, for example, um, previously I was connected in blah 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 as a faculty member, or I mean as a let's say in the same position which I am applying for. So I have undergone several experience, or I mean several experiences that molded my characters, and I am well rounded, something like that. So you have to tell them what you can do. Like, you can work on with other people, you can work well, you can use your experience as a form of your asset, for them to be let's say to actually see that you're actually competent in the position, or you're suitable for for the job. And that's for the third and fourth. And usually in the third and fourth paragraph, you may, although it's indicated here that it's not too bad to use flowery words, however, the flowery words here that we're trying to tell is that it should be also connected to you. Let's say, for example, if you're going to say that you are, let's say, well rounded, well, in fact, you're not well rounded. So that's a form of giving them false information about you. The flower words that you can do is you have to describe yourself. Okay? Of course, the truth. So, example, I am energetic, responsible, and reliable. So, obviously, the term there is energetic. So, they should see that you are indeed energetic. Do not say like this, but indicated here that you are energetic. So, same thing, responsible and reliable. I have always been a team player, and I acknowledge the fact that my actions would affect the entire company. So, in addition, the above distinguishing factors I have always focused on, and so forth. So, focused on providing exceptional customer service. So, this is trying to tell them what you can do. So, this is where you have to elaborate the things that you know and the things that you are good at. That is in the third and fourth paragraph. And in the last, usually for the conclusion part, because you're going to attach your resume, so you also need to include, attach here with is a resume for your for further information about me. So looking forward to, or shall you grant me an interview, I would be more than willing to give you further information you may need at your convenience. Now, always remember that it should be the convenience of the prospective employer, not your own convenience, because you are trying to look, you're trying to not really you're actually trying to please them to hire you. So you have to make sure that it's gonna be their convenience, not yours. Do not tell them that I can be reached at, then you will write there the specific time. It's a big no. You tell them that it's gonna be in their convenience or at their convenience. So that's it for the third and fourth paragraph. And next, okay, wait. Okay, so next is in the last part. In the last part of your body is that you should mention how you can be contacted. So just a while ago that I mentioned that you can be reached at this, but make sure that it's gonna be the convenience of the your prospective employer. Do not indicate the time. Okay, you may just tell them how they can reach you, if it's gonna be through mobile number or through your email address. So, okay, and the convenient time when you will be available to attend the said interview. However, one must remember that when you are applying for a job, you always prioritize the convenience of the employer. So just what I have mentioned a while ago. So do not forget, again, okay, do not forget that it should be their convenience. And do not forget to say thank you. Okay, always thank your prospective employer because they took time to read your application letter. So example, I am available at any time at your convenience. I am looking forward to your positive response. Thank you very much. So always thank the in your last part of your application letter should be a thank you. And after the body, so we have what we call the complementary closing. So you need to close the letter, of course, and that's what we call the complementary closing. Avoid using love or yours and other personal expressions, because this is what we call, this is a business letter and this should be formal. So do not say love, let's say Anne Reyes. So we have to avoid that. These are few choices. So we have, you can use sincerely, you can say sincerely yours or yours sincerely. Now in my case, I usually use sincerely yours. Now always remember that in writing your complimentary close, if it's only one word, let's say sincerely, capital letter S, okay, then lowercase, then and should be the comma. Do not forget that right after your complimentary close should be a comma. However, if you're going to use sincerely yours, the first word, the first letter of the first word, which is of course sincerely, should be in capital letter. While the second word, which is of course yours, the Y there should be in lowercase, not in what we call uppercase. Okay, do not use capital letter in your yours, only in the S in the sincerely. So you say sincerely yours, then comma. Again, do not forget that at the end of your complimentary close, it should be a comma. Now, there might be some others but many consider these three to be the most formal. So that's why, and it is safe to use sincerely, sincerely yours, or yours sincerely. Do not forget as well that after that you have to make two spaces. Okay, provide enough space for the signature, because there are other people where their signature are very, they really consume space. So that's why you need to have a what we call enough, or provide enough space for the signature. So two spaces after your name, you keying in your enclosures or attachment. There are documents that you should submit for preliminary assessment. So this is what I have mentioned a while ago. Let's say attached herewith is my resume for your perusal or for further information about me. So that's the end. And would be again complimentary close, then we have your signature. Again, Right after the complementary clause, you may indicate 2 to 3 spaces, then you write your name and affix your signature. Uh, Again, do not forget to affix your signature as well, because that will suffice or justify that you made the letter. Okay, so I think that's it. So the next video would be about the summary of how you're going to write your application letter. So this is the format. Okay, so thank you so much, and I hope that this could help you. And if ever you would like to see more of the videos about this, just tell me and I'll be doing it, and you may subscribe if you want to. Thank you so much. Keep safe. Bye.